Welcome back. We're going to start by on this Glock 30 SF. I'm going to go ahead and start with the magazines. I'm going to swap out these floor plates, and I'm actually going to try my hand at stippling the sides of the floor plates because they don't come stippled to match the gun. So I'm going to try to stipple them to match the gun a little better. The finger groove part of it is actually very, very close to the original factory appearance, but I'm going to go ahead and make it look even better. And I will go ahead and get started on that. Okay, we're going to go ahead and break these magazines down. Now, these Glock 30 mags, the floor plates come off these a little differently than what you're probably used to. Most of them you take and depress this little detent right here and the floor plates slide off. The Glock 30 ones actually snap on. They've got a little groove right here that you can slide a screwdriver up in the side here and very carefully work it off. Get it to that point right there, and then you can go ahead and just pop it off and keep your hand over it so that the spring doesn't come loose. You can set that right there aside. Put your plate back on. Now this one will slide right back over the top of it. Oop, there we go. Make sure your detent goes in there. And that's it. That's all there is to it. That's the replacement floor plate. We're going to go ahead and do this other one while I'm at it. Again, you just get up underneath there and give it a little pry. Be careful not to snap them because you don't know if you might want to reuse these. There we go. And you'll feel it once it gets like that right there. Once you get it like that, get your hand over it, ease it off. There's your other piece. Set that right there. Make sure you push that down inside there and you go ahead and slide this back on there. And of course you want to check it on your pistol and make sure that it fits properly. Oh yeah, feels a lot better. What do you think? Looking a little bit better? Now, of course, I'm going to also go ahead and stipple this area here to match the appearance of the original Glock stippling. So we're going to go ahead and move into that. Show you how to do that. All right, I'm about to do the stippling on this Pearce grip extension. Now, I don't suggest just arbitrarily going at this thing. You need to have a little practice, and what I'm going to practice on is actually I'm going to practice on one of these factory floor plates and practice my technique a little bit until I get a close match to the original stippling on the gun. I did, however, go ahead and mask off the area just as a guide so that I know where the stippling line is, and I lined up this tape here with the front, so it just gives it a more of a uniform appearance to it. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and plug in the soldering iron here. Go ahead and plug that in. Let that be heating up. And we'll go ahead and do some practice here. Also, something that I needed to speak to you and let you know. Now, you notice how sharp this the tip of the soldering iron is. You do need to sharpen it to a fine point. I do not recommend using a bench grinder, because these are made out of copper, and you can actually load up your wheel if you, in case you didn't know, if you try to grind aluminum and non-ferrous metals on a grinding wheel, it will load the grinding wheel up and it can make it explode after a period of time. Don't do it. Use a belt sander to do it. It's a lot safer. Just figured I'd throw that out there. Well, look, it took a little bit of practice, and I worked on this floor plate a little bit, just perfecting my technique, and I had to dull the tip just a little bit to get that appearance just right, but there you go. That's what we're at right now. This is just a practice run. I'm fixing to go ahead and start on the gun itself here, and just take your time and make sure that you move quickly, but just take your time. And I suggest go ahead and tape off to where you have nice crisp clean lines. That way you know where your boundaries are. And then you just go to work. Oh yeah, it makes it a little bigger. I'm going to move quickly so that you don't melt deep into the plastic. Fortunate thing here is I'm just working on these little grip extensions. If I mess it up, I'm only out a few bucks. It's not like I went on there and screwed up a whole gun. Okay, I think that just about does it. I'm going to leave my iron turned on there just for a second just to make sure that, go ahead and peel the tape off. See how it looks. Oh yeah, looks good. There we go. That's I went ahead and done both sides. What do you think? Turned out pretty decent. Not bad for first time shot. And all I got to do is do the other mag, and we'll be in business. And that concludes this video. Thank you for watching.